Good morning and welcome to Mary Ellen's Miracle Moment. Of course, I'm Mary Ellen, and you can always connect with me through AskMaryEllen.com or my Real Health organization right here outside Chattanooga, Tennessee. Real stands for really enthusiastic about life because guess what? When you're really enthusiastic about life, what is there to worry about? What is there to stress or have anxiety about? And I can teach you how right here at Real Health. Why can I teach you? Because I've lived it and I've done it. Today on Mary Ellen's Miracle Moment, of course, I tell an inspirational story that teaches a lesson that you can then use with your children, your Sunday school class, or possibly, just with yourself and your family. And of course, they always start out once upon a time. So here we go. Once upon a time in a hospital lay a little girl named Liz. Liz was suffering from a very serious and very rare disease. Her only chance of recovery was a transfusion from her 5-year-old little brother. Now, her brother had miraculously survived the same disease, and he had developed antibodies that his sister needed to combat the illness. Well, the doctor explained the situation to the little boy, and he asked the little boy if he would be willing to give his blood to his sister. The little boy hesitated a moment, and looking up at the doctor, he took a deep breath. He said, "Yes, I'll do it if it will save my sister." Well, as the transfusion began, of course, this is a long time ago, the little boy lay on a bed right next to his sister. And he saw his sister smiling and his mom and dad smiling as the color began to come back into Liz's face. And she knew, and mom and dad knew that she was going to be healed. All of a sudden, the little boy grew pale and his smile faded. He looked up at the doctor and asked in a trembling voice, "Will I die right away?" Being young, the little boy had misunderstood the doctor. He thought he was going to have to give all of his blood in order to save his sister. Now, I love the moral of this story, of course, is the little boy knew the true meaning of giving everything to save someone else. Now, in Romans chapter 9, verse 3, the Apostle Paul talks about, "For I wish I could myself be cursed and cut off from Christ for the sake of all of my brothers' salvation." Now, it's been difficult for people to understand throughout the ages why Paul could be willing to give so much, even his own salvation, so someone else could be saved. Yet, Paul was doing exactly what Christ taught him to do. What did Christ do for us? He gave all of himself, even his life, so that all of us could be saved by the grace of God and the grace of our Lord. He sacrificed all so all of us could be saved. How many of us could do that or would do that if we were put in the same position? I know there are a lot of stories about mothers or parents doing that to save their children, or brothers or sisters doing that, or soldiers doing that to save another. But just like the little boy in our story who thought he was going to have to give all of his blood so his sister could live, without hesitation he said yes. Can you give all? If all of us could begin to give a little kindness, a little compassion, a little positivity, a little inspiration, unconditional love to each other, just think about how our world would change. Please drop your negative comments, your judgments, your motives, and your expectations. as none of these were part of Christ's teachings. I challenge all of you this week, throughout 2023, and throughout the rest of your life, to give all of your gratitude, your positive thoughts, your kindness, your compassion to others. Because guess what? When you do that, it comes right back to you. And wouldn't that be a wonderful feeling? So today and throughout the rest of your life, give all so others can feel better. And guess what? It's going to come right back to you. Of course, you can connect with me right here on whatever platform you're listening to this on. Please go to askmaryellen.com, which is my website. If you have a question, please ask me through my website or direct message me through any social media platform you might be watching this on. I'm Ask Mary Ellen, so until later, have a great, fun-filled month, week, because life is about having fun. It's not about worry. It's not about anxiety. It's not about stressing out. It is about giving all so all can come back to you. Be blessed. I love all of you. See you later. AskMaryEllen.com. Bye-bye.